Okay, y'all see the title. Apparently, this girl, she fucked her cousin. Yeah. And I don't know why she posted this on YouTube. She should just stop.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did.
You was in a dark... So, bro, I don't give a fuck how of a dark place I'm in. I am never fucking a family relative. This is an excuse. And why does she keep looking to the side where her... This is definitely a script she wrote up. She didn't write this up. ChatGPT did. You're not gonna sit up here and tell me. She keep looking to the side like she looking at something. She's reading off another computer. This is not her.
I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around me.
You need help.
I know I've done wrong. I fucked up. And I'm taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name. And I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make
a recent incident that had occurred. Like, I know damn well you ain't coming up with this vocabulary. This is ChatGPT, AI, everything. Whatever you want to say. This is bullshit. She does not mean any of these shit. Like, she literally just trying to make herself look good. And it's showing. This video got 209K. It's really crazy. And if
anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and is completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about...
So you tell me your parents ain't looking at you no differently? They still cool? Bro, I don't know. Tell me what type of parents you have. Because, bro...
stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic. I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else. I want to say to Snow Cone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false.
Alright, she been yapping for like 5 minutes and she ain't brought up shit about the cousin. She ain't said nothing about the cousin. It's just been, what does this have to do with anything? Okay, cool, you might be depressed. Good for you, get some help. That's, you already getting it. But bro, she ain't say shit about the cousin. Like, address the cousin. Where is the cousin? Why is he in the video? Why is it just you? This nigga need to be in the video too.
Allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex...
The rumors would have never got created if you would have never fucked your cousin. Like, this is your fault. Like,
involved in a toxic and abusive relationship. When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend, he was my first everything, and I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to. He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point. My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my...
Yep. You should just been left the nigga if this was the problem. Why the fuck would you just, like, I don't understand. And then another thing, you were attracted to a family member. This bitch is fucking delusional.
Ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of, but at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time when me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me. And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time of my essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut.
Where was all this shit before? Like, why does it take... I hate when all these random secrets come out of nowhere when y'all get exposed. Where was all this when you was streaming with him? What do we talk... Like, this is why I can't believe it. Because niggas, they be waiting too long to come out with information. You wait until you get exposed to start exposing this nigga back.
Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
The picture of my eternal tearing. This happened 2 days ago.
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I continue to accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change, to no avail, I left. Here is proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues. Abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I continue to accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change, to no avail.
Okay, let me read this shit. Yeah, man, I passed out last night. Kat, give me a brief overview of why you broke up with Kenneth. I could tell, but I finished at 3 a.m. anyway, so I knew you'd be asleep. He lost the real one because of his problems he was never able to fix. I was putting 100% myself. For a while, he put 50%. Despite everyone, despite all of leading them, getting trust. Bullshit. Never changed. He needs to be alone. See that? So I stood up for myself, broke up with him for 2 days. Bullshit. Why do girls text like this? I swear to God. Do it right now, Brian. Done putting up bullshit. Okay.
I left.
I can't.
Here's proof of my ex.
Niggas over here putting paragraphs. I can't do that shit. This is better. I started shaking when I seen you tell this. Good. Yo, hope right in hell. I've been in hell for past 11 days. I've been experiencing hell more. Good. I'm so speechless right now. You should be. I was just thinking about you and ranting about you. You text me. It's just Ken, bro. Ken, if you're going outside, gang, this is you. And this is why, bro, texting in disappearing mode. Because every time on Instagram, I always text.
Admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship.
Like, where is all this shit? Where was this before?
Why he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoings that he put me through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to re-access the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice. And I don't believe a relationship should just be reduced to a list of expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all,
man, I don't want to hear that shit, because you was probably cool with him flashing all that money around and everything. You was there for the ride. Stop. Because that's why you was crying so hard when that nigga found out that you cheated. You knew the bag was over with. Stop lying.
These gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video I recorded after leaving my ex.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, but I feel like... I feel like...
Why is she showing the date of this shit?
This is my fucking date. Like...
Man, Ken, if you got it,
I just need to listen and get help from other people in my life or maybe therapy. Like, I think like a lot of stuff has been going on like in my life. Like, I need to stop.
I'm sorry. I can't feel bad for you. Like, I'm still on Kendall's side. Like, you literally crossed the line. Whatever you say from here on out, it really doesn't matter. It may be a few people on your side, strictly the girls, but even then, they're retarded for even picking your side. You're in the wrong. And even if this apparently all did happen, you should have came to the internet about this, or somebody. You held this shit all the way in, so you knew what you were doing. You were waiting until you got caught, and you was gonna do this. You was just gonna get your way out of this. No, that's not how it worked. You seen Kenneth getting that clout right after you did him wrong. You trying to get yours too.
I'm sorry, this is so like scripted, but I just kind of want to pour everything out because I'm breaking point in my life right now. But it's not your problem at all. At all. But,
Nah, you sent that to your cousin. She talking about she sent that to a friend. You know damn well you sent that to your cousin. Yeah. Don't lie.
Yeah, I need help in that sense. I need to listen. And go and do better.
At the end of the day, I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for the past 2 years. I was in denial and blamed it on a lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself.
Why she look like she trying to cry, but then she trying to hold it in? Like, just go on and cry. If you gonna fake cry, then go on and do it. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Mental health is so stigmatized to where a lot of people, including me, do not get the help that they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction. Throughout the past few weeks, I've attempted to take my life multiple times, and the only reason I'm here right now is because I failed. During this fight, I stopped eating, I stopped sleeping, and I struggled to take care of my well-being. I felt hopeless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to was an abrasive environment that only made me regress.
Ain't gonna lie, this girl remind me of this one chick in high school, Jewel, bro. She was saying the same shit. She was talking exactly how this bitch talking right here, and she probably still ain't did that. Like, you were not about to kill yourself. Let's be honest. No, you weren't.
More. In my time there, I met a lot of people that were in worse positions than me, and I learned a lot about the unfair and inhumane treatment that these people receive. And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe that bringing all of this to the internet in the way my ex did was completely wrong and invasive. It felt like a breach.
Wait, hold on. How was she receiving death threats if she deactivated her Instagram? Did you open back up your Instagram after you thought this shit was finna blow through in a few days? No, I don't know. You might as well just get off the internet, period. And the fact that you posted this shit, bro, your blueprint is crazy right now. It's real crazy.
In our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet at all.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Get off the internet now.
What I did is undoable. It's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it.
Nigga,
however,
you don't.
I do want to come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling and they don't even know it. I will be back to streaming, and I will be back to doing what I love, because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people. And I do believe after I get stronger and I get help, I can do that.
Now you want to use your platform to help people. Why couldn't you do this? Hey, do this shit the first time. I don't understand, bro. And what is who are you finna help now at this point? No, don't nobody want to watch you. I know ain't nobody finna collab with your ass. Like, hell no.
To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me, thank you. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to my truth and my story. This is my experience and the things that I went through in my relationship.
Yeah. We don't care. This ChatGPT scripted. I gotta watch that other dude. I gotta watch the ex, his part, because I don't know. She may be telling the truth a little bit. She may be lying. A few caps in there. She may be capping a lot, but I don't know. I just gotta watch that other part, bro. This is the saddest shit ever. Don't come back to the internet. Stay off the internet. Don't stream, which you probably are gonna do. Nobody's watching your shit, and you're not getting no collabs. You're just gonna be by yourself. I pray for you. I actually, you're going to hell. I'm sorry. You're going to hell. You ain't going to heaven. If it even is a heaven, you're not going to heaven after this shit. And if we find out that you not telling the truth, you definitely going to hell. I'm just in this video now before I get pissed off. This bitch just lied for straight 13 minutes and for 300K views. I know this video about to go up. I'm done.